Go ahead.
Okay, we should be live. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. We begin this double stream in the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, the one who is the creator and the one who is in control and capable of everything, and the one who is the creator of the heavens and the earth and anything that is between them. And we ask him to send peace and blessings upon the last and final messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To all of the Muslims that are currently watching, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, on part of the Dots Connected to Islam team and also the Common Sense Muslim. This is a double stream, which will be streamed on Dots Connected to Islam, and it will also be streamed to our brother SMK's channel, the Common Sense Muslim. The topic of the stream: the month of Ramadan is here, and for any Muslim who's watching, we ask and we make a sincere dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He accepts our fasting, our prayers, our ibadah, and allows us to build better and better habits which will allow us to come closer and closer to Allah and will allow the day to be better and better when we meet our Lord finally. All right, so again, Ramadan is here. What better time to accept Islam? So Dots Connected to Islam is inviting you, as if you're a non-Muslim, to accept Islam. There's no better time to start than in the blessed month of Ramadan. And of course, for all you Muslims that are watching, we hope that you have the most amazing Ramadan, that you be inclined to do evil and stay away from sin, and that Allah Azza wa Jalla accepts all of your ibadah, courtesy of the Dots Connected and Common Sense Muslim. Okay, I've done enough talking. By the way, just want to announce we have a zero tolerance policy on blaspheming. Anyone who blasphemes, they will not have a very long stay in Dots Connected to Islam, and they will not be welcome on Dots Connected to Islam nor Common Sense Muslim. With that, I'm going to introduce it to my brothers. Of course, my name is Latino. Your brother Latino, Zakir Naik. I'm a bit sick, so excuse the voice. We got brother Ali, who was late, and we got brother SMK, who is the Common Sense Muslim.
Dots is streaming, and brother SMK is co-streaming with them. Let's get to the stream.
Wait, what was that? Wait. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. SMK, I thought that was you. I thought that was you talking for a second. SMK,
Was that from
yeah, that was from
myself? It's you. I'm here. No, wait. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Beautiful job as always, DeAndre. And I mean, at this point in time, it'll just be an insult to have anybody else other than DeAndre do the intros. So I think it's well and established that I'm out of a job. So yeah, I got to collect unemployment when it comes to this, but it is what it is. Mashallah, beautiful job as always. So like what DeAndre said, just to piggyback off, first things first, if you are over here in the EST, it is officially Ramadan. So I must say Ramadan Mubarak to all of you brothers and sisters across the world. Ramadan Mubarak. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this the best, make this the best and most beneficial Ramadan for each and every single one of us. Ameen. And this is not something that we should take lightly. You know, there's a lot of people didn't have a chance to see this blessed month. A lot of people don't have a chance to benefit from this blessed month. So if we are one of the ones that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given the opportunity to improve ourselves, to better ourselves, to take the whole and just if you have some issues going on, perfect time to get rid of some bad habits, restart your whole relationship, or get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the month to do so. And this goes for every single one of us, to the ones here on the panel, to every single one of you brothers and sisters across the world. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shine his mercy, shine his blessings, shine his guidance upon us, and for us to literally benefit off of this holy month. So I mean,
as well as his forgiveness. Because Ramadan is also a month of forgiveness.
Exactly. May Allah
Ameen.
subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us all. I mean, so just
اللهم
real
امين.
quick, I do see someone backstage. So everyone, this is a pseudo open panel stream. So here, though we do give preference to non-Muslims as always, we will be allowing Muslims to come on if they want to drop by, give their salams, give their Ramadan Mubaraks. That's fine. But just to let you guys know, for one, if you are a Muslim, or we're not going to be able to accommodate every single Muslim because we do want to keep this available for non-Muslims as well. And also just to understand that we will not be going. This stream will not be a 6 hour long stream because we just like last week how we told everybody we don't necessarily plan on streaming the Ramadan, even though it is officially Ramadan. We wanted to give a Ramadan prep, basically something just to gear us into the month. So this is
And
just a way for us to kick
take
off.
me by surprise, and take me by complete surprise. There, I'm thinking, no one's going to be streaming today. Hamza is not going to stream. Dots isn't going to stream. The playing field is wide open. Hamza is streaming. Dot says, why don't we do something together?
But here's the thing. No, the Hamza one caught me completely by surprise. The mashallah, I think he made it to Qatar. So mashallah for the brother. And also, as far as us, I mean, come on. And we were literally talking, was it DeAndre? Wait a minute. I mean, yeah, DeAndre Fawad. If I say, hey guys, do we wanna just before the fasting? Because even tonight, inshallah, I plan on going to the Tawee prayer tonight. So as far as on my end, I don't plan on staying for too long. So just wanted to officially kick off Ramadan to everyone. So again, this is, and as far as the rest of the month, Aki, you got it. So you don't have to worry about us for the rest of the month.
That is my playing field, right? But I will say one thing. Both of you brothers here and everyone at Dots, you guys are so absolutely. I mean, you guys are like family to me. And the common sense Muslim, it would be my absolute honor to have any of you guys on at any time. It would be my absolute honor. And
Of course.
I was talking to someone today, and this is first of all, anyone who is celebrating, who is prayed Taraweeh and who is celebrating Ramadan from tomorrow. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just give the most amazing barakah and rahmah to you in this month. And
Ameen.
and may that barakah and rahmah follow you for the rest of your lives.
Ameen.
And I was something just occurred to me. I was talking to someone who was having some waswas, and a couple of brothers invited me. That he was a revert and he was having some kind of waswas, and there was a sister there who was just listening in, and she said, "I'm a revert. I reverted about 4 months ago. So can you tell me about something about Ramadan, and what makes Ramadan special?" And something, it just randomly struck me. I said, Ramadan is one of the most pivotal points in existence, not just in history, not just in humanity, in existence. No prophet is ever going to come again. No Quran is ever going to come again. Nothing. And when did it happen? It happened in Ramadan. The entire reality of existence changed in Ramadan. Subhanallah. And when that sunk into my head, it just completely blew my mind. That this month is when, especially for us as Muslims, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to change the entire reality of existence. This is the beauty of this month for us. Subhanallah.
So I do see I see two two brothers backstage. All right, let's get you guys on. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Samir, I see you backstage. Can you turn on your camera real quick, okay, so we can have you on? In the meantime, all right, go ahead.
Hey, how are you guys? Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
وعليكم السلام
وعليكم
ورحمة
السلام
الله
ورحمة
وبركاته.
الله وبركاته.
How you
Hi,
guys
brother
doing?
John.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Oh,
Alhamdulillah.
by the way, Akhi, I do have to apologize. I actually forgot. If you don't, can you do me the honor, the favor to actually retype your email in the private chat because I actually forgot to record
me?
that. Yeah, Akhi, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you. I'll type it in after I get off. But I
No
got
problem,
you.
no problem. So, for first things first, I hope everything is doing well. Second, I know you're an AC Milan fan. How are you feeling right now?
I meant to be honest. To be honest, I kind of gave up on soccer. To be honest, bro, like my team is not playing good. I'm done.
Traitor.
There's more important things in life right now, man.
Yeah,
There's
that's what happens. That's what happens when your team is not winning. You know what? Things are more important. You know, my wife is important. My family is important.
No, there's
Bro, but when they make it to the big leagues, your wife calls and you're like, nah, hold on, just wait a
Nah,
minute. They're on halftime. No, they're about to be pens.
Oh man, I watch hockey now. You know,
You watch hockey?
I mess with hockey. Hockey's a good sport.
Interesting.
Yeah. I watch a lot of hockey.
Interesting.
Alaikum.
Walaikum
Oh.
salam.
I can never bring myself to watch hockey.
So, brother Samir,
What's Michael B. Jordan doing over here? Did he accept Islam?
How are you, man? You good?
Alhamdulillah. How about
you know what?
yourself?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Just like
You know what I mean? I'm kind of in the same boat as you because I'm a diehard Arsenal fan, and yeah, we were still in the Champions League, but we suck. Literally, we can't score a goal to save our lives. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let me start watching basketball.
You just switch sports completely.
I can never bring myself to watch hockey, bro. I swear. I
No,
can't do that.
Bro, it's lit. I don't know about you guys, but I really like hockey a lot. I mean,
Honestly, hockey during the playoffs, that's something that, well, obviously, I like the back and forth, especially when they start hurting each other because the collision. But that's my thing. But I never really got into it because it's a winter sport. Winter sports aren't really my thing. So if it's on, we'll watch it for a little bit. My sister loves hockey, but if it's on for me, I'll watch it. But I'm not the kind of person to go off and look for it, because my sister, she watches hockey and tennis, and I'm saying, who watches tennis?
My dad watches tennis a lot.
Bro,
I really can't get into it.
What is tennis, bro?
It's where it's basically how do
Relax,
I put
relax.
this?
I know what tennis is. I was making a joke about how
No.
so irrelevant it is.
Thank you. You know what? Okay, let me put it in the most disrespectful way possible.
Watch it, Aki. Watch it, Ali. Watch it.
Because Fawad is here, let me be less respectful. And by the way, the reason why I say this is because, believe it or not, tennis was actually the first sport I actually started playing, and I sucked at it. My sister,
now we know why he doesn't like tennis.
Oh no, the reason why I don't like the main reason why I don't like tennis, I can't. If I'm gonna watch tennis, I have to put the mute button on because of the grunts and the sounds that they make. I'm not doing all that. No, that's just me personally.
Don't watch yourself and have somebody walk next to your room. They're gonna be like, "What's going on?"
Well, fortunately for my family, my father watches. My sister and my father. Well, my father watches tennis too. So it seems as if that it's my sister and my father thing because father and daughter, that relationship they got going on. So growing up, I started playing tennis with my sister, but she was amazing at it, and I was the one who said, "You know what? Let me put the ball on my foot, and then that's what I was good at. The ball on my feet, I was good at that. But using a racket, I sucked at it. So yes, I'm kind of jealous a little bit."
No worries.
It's one of the most difficult sports to learn.
Oh no, it really is. It really is.
I mean, something similar would be like badminton. I really like badminton.
Badminton.
No,
I'm not joking. I'm not.
Badminton is for
what even is
cities.
that?
Have you ever seen those?
Badminton, like,
Voila, did you just say badminton's for sissies?
I don't know, man. Man, I don't know. I like it. Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
Look,
What about?
I actually let me tell you this. I played badminton growing up, you know, but when I actually compare badminton to tennis, absolutely no comparison.
Yeah, it's a whole different game.
For what? I am so sorry to cut you
Because
off.
of the conditioning that you need for, like one of the brothers pointed this out. Anybody that has played tennis, because look, the court is much bigger, right? The amount of force you need. So first, like, you know, running itself back and forth, and then the fact that it depends on the surface as well that you're playing at. But then the force with which you have to return the ball, especially if it's got spin on it, you know, it's not an easy sport. And these days it's like summer over here. So, you know, it's really humid, very difficult to play here these days. But, you know, it's like, I love tennis. I've loved it ever since. Because I'm from Pakistan.
So sorry to cut you off, okay, Fouad, but
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to cut you off, Fouad, but what in the hell is badminton?
So imagine, badminton is about okay. How do I put this in the most respectful way as possible?
There is no
Wait. Who plays badminton here? Like,
I tried it
in chat or on the panel. That's what I want to know.
This is actually where I actually
What is
sympathize.
badminton?
This is actually where I actually sympathize with Samir, because I played. Maybe it's just I'm not good with the racket on my hands, but I think tennis it's extremely difficult. I've only tried badminton one time, and I had about the work. It's because, for one, I'm always used to going fast pace. With badminton, from what I can, and Samir, you can let me know if I'm wrong, there has to be excellent body control, just like tennis, because you don't know, for one, you can't really, the ball or whatever they use, it's unpredictable. That's one. So you can't really prepare for it.
It's called
The
a
birdie.
birdie.
It's called
A little birdie, not
bro, Samir, you're not
Shuttlecock.
Yeah.
Samir, you're not helping me out here, man. You call it a birdie, you're not helping me.
It's called a shuttlecock, technically. A shuttlecock.
You're not helping me out. But I will say this though,
It's not as bad as glass cannon, actually.
to go. Wow.
What is that? Hold on, what is that?
No. Like, no. How are you dropping glass cannon here? You know, just like out of nowhere. I mean,
What is that?
birdie and
No,
glass
but hang on. Let me ask everybody on the panel, who has tried playing badminton here?
One
I
time.
played a few times.
One
Okay.
time.
And what about tennis? How many of you have played tennis? But it just a couple of times, or have you guys tried to learn the sport?
I went a couple times for me.
I went to a tennis camp, so with my sister.
Okay. So what did you guys think? Like,
It's a
if
whole
you
different.
compare-
It's a whole different sport. You
Well,
have to actually.
No, obviously. I mean,
Well,
yeah,
I don't-
it's a
I
whole
don't know.
different sport.
For me, when I don't know badminton competitively, but when I tried it, I've only tried it one time. It was fun. It's difficult, but it's something that I picked up as I started playing. I started getting better and better. Obviously, I'm nowhere close to a pro, but when I'm playing tennis, from what I understand, nah.
See, this is the thing with racket sport. Anybody that has played, let's say, ping pong or badminton, tennis, squash, if you actually are good with one racket sport, you can learn the others very easily.
So that means if you suck at one,
Yeah, you'll check out it. Yeah, all of them.
basically me. Yeah.
Oh, I find tennis is a whole different ball game. Like literally ball
Yes.
game.
You know what? All I know is there's no sport that's more difficult than football. And Fawad, you want to debate on this?
Are you talking about soccer or like football, like American football?
Oh no, the real football.
Okay, NFL football. I love it. Actually.
No, the real football, not American football.
That's not real football.
Wait, what are you talking about? Soccer?
Yeah, soccer. That's the real football.
Yes.
Don't
Soccer.
That's the real football.
That's the
What would be like the American football? Would they call it something else or just American football?
Well, the American football is basically another way of it's their upgraded version of rugby.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's like
So
the
yeah,
analog.
because imagine American football without pads. That's rugby.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the actual sport.
Bro, I played rugby in high school for one semester. I told my coach, I said, Coach, I don't know how to play this sport, because the coach actually tried to recruit me because he saw me play he saw me run one time. He recruited me for the team. I said, Coach, I don't know how to play this sport. All the coach told me was, take this big ball that looks like a giant egg, take this big ball, and just run for your life. And fortunately for me, I'm very fast. I'm very, very, very fast. So I kid you not, I played one semester of rugby. I played scared because these guys, when I say these guys are no joke, they're coming after your head. And I'm just over here, don't touch me, please don't catch me.
You know, when you said I'm faster, it reminded me of that scene from what that movie, the prison movie with Adam Sandler. Where they're playing American
Longest
football.
guard.
Longest guard.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, he's fast.
Like, yeah.
He's so fast. He's so fast. He makes fast people not fast.
Yeah, look, not so fast. I love that movie. He's like, he broke it in my nose.
He broke it in my nose.
No, you guys do what you're doing. I'm gonna keep watching. I don't want to hold up any more spots. You know.
No worries, actually. And by the way, please do send me your email backstage so we can link up. All right.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Assalamu alaikum,
Assalamu
Mahi.
alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, brother.
Alaikum salam. How is everyone?
Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.
Wa alaikum salam.
So you know what? Now we have another deal. So Izzy, tennis or football?
Just call it soccer, man.
No.
He's gonna say neither.
No, that's downright heresy.
Football.
Watch him say bowling.
No, I was gonna say
Yo,
sepak.
bowling?
Right.
Bowling
I
isn't
don't
that bad,
understand.
Jess.
You said what?
You know that Filipino sport, sepak takraw, whatever. They it's like volleyball with your feet.
What? Oh,
What?
It's like basic beach volleyball. Like
It's like association volleyball and or association football and volleyball. It's all feet. These guys are like ninjas.
oh no, yeah. People in Brazil and people in my country, we do that too.
Naturally.
It's basically a volleyball game, but with just keep the ball up with your feet.
Yes.
Oh no, I absolutely love that. I love it.
So the only ball centered sport that I've truly played in my life is polo.
Oh, that's unexpected.
Polo. Wait a minute.
I don't even know what that is.
So polo involves you. It's like imagine discount golfing on top of a horse.
No, it's hockey on a horse, not discount golfing.
No, it's discount.
Like what?
Yeah, I would say it's hockey on a horse.
Hockey on a horse? Yeah, okay, whatever.
Discount polo, what?
Bro,
Discount golf.
Not ice hockey, obviously, but like the regular hockey.
No. Well, true. But the thing is, it's far more physical than hockey.
It is
because you can actually tackle people.
You know what? I'll say this. Let me say this in the most respectful way possible. I've never actually seen a non-Caucasian person play polo. Never seen that. Because to me, I've always seen polo as a rich person sport. That's how I've always seen it. Whoa.
You know, brother SMK, you know,
massive. Yeah, sorry, brother Fuad. I'm sorry.
You know where it's played in Pakistan, right? In Chetral.
Chetral and
Oh,
Chandur,
wow.
absolutely.
Okay.
All right, we got a kitty cat. Where's mine?
That mashallah. Izzy, I don't know what's bigger, you or the cat.
I married into 3 of these. They all look the same. They're all like 6
You
feet tall.
married into 3 of these. I hope you're not counting your wife as one.
No, I'm the 4th one.
We all were thinking it, but nobody actually dared to say it out loud. You're not supposed to say those things.
No, not her. I'm the 4th one.
Ah.
I meant it as a compliment. Subhanallah.
So he's 16 pounds.
Well,
Wow.
But
Either
what
you're
kind of
small or that cat is big.
that is big. But Fuadal, have you ever been to Shandur? Have you seen those polo matches?
I haven't, but my family has. Yeah,
It's insane. It's
yeah.
absolutely insane. So these are guys who in some cases can't even afford a saddle on top of a horse, going flat out with no rules.
Yeah, I like it.
Complete insanity.
I mean, it seems like it's more dangerous for the horse than the person anyway.
Well, I've seen people die on the polo field, like actually lose their life.
Bro, I've seen, bro, people, well, as we know, God can take your life at any point in time, bro. I've seen literally there are cases where people, even in a football game, just 2 years ago, this Danish, no, he's
Oh,
Danish,
yeah.
a Danish
heart
football
attack.
player, Christian Eriksen, had a heart attack on the field.
Yeah.
So
He's still
literally,
playing.
Ali,
he's still playing.
are you trying to make soccer seem like a hard sport right now?
Wait a minute, are you telling me it's not a
You
hard
said
sport?
soccer.
No, not hard. Not hard as in difficult,
Oh,
but like hard, like a hard man.
Yes. Yeah, bro. I'll say this right now. I believe football is the most difficult sport. I'm making that
Bro,
claim right
what?
now. I am making that claim right now.
Overall.
Okay, you're talking about soccer, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I am making that claim right now.
I mean, yeah, akhi, it's like with me, right? Like I'm good with my hands, right? Like with dexterity, coordination, right? With my feet, not so much. Like
You're a gamer.
I can't really control the ball as well when I'm if I play soccer.
Oh yeah, he was actually legally dead. I forgot about that. And then, mashallah, he said, Ericsson isn't playing. He's warming our bench. And honestly, and this is the sad thing. Before he had his heart attack, he was actually one of the best midfielders in the world. He was amazing when he was pre cardiac arrest. Afterwards, he's still playing, but he's a different person. He's a shadow of what he's of what he's supposed to be, which
we have a very interesting situation.
What's up?
In the chat, we have a Judeo-Christian, whatever that's supposed to mean.
A Judeo-Christian. Hey,
yes.
That I want to see this.
So he believes Jesus is God and an illegitimate child at the same time.
Oh, I need that. My mother-in-law is that.
Wait. I want to hear this. Hey, Judeo-Christian, please. The link is up. Let's have a conversation because I actually want to understand because I've never heard this before. So please click on the link and let's have a conversation.
Yeah, I wonder if you believe Jesus is just the Son, or something else, or if like Jesus is part of what they call it, the Satanic Trinity. I've heard that. Like I've been, like my mother-in-law situation is always very things. We're trying to always, and me and SMK have been trying to figure that out for a while.
That is really interesting. Yes. Hey, well, I've heard wackier stuff, so
Hey, did brother SMK drop out? What happened?
Yeah, I think maybe it's a connection issue, so he should be coming back on shortly, inshallah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll say this. In the meantime, in totality, football, Samir, not when I say football, I mean not American football. Okay,
I don't know. I think soccer makes just as much sense. Because they wear those long socks.
I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that either. They call it soccer. Personally, it's actually because of the British. That's why Americans call it soccer, because the British make fun of America for calling it a different sport. Meanwhile, it's their fault. Basically, most of the things that happen throughout history, you can actually say the British have something to do with it. A lot of the things.
Yep.
Literally. So, yeah, I would say soccer. So it's the hardest sport to play in totality when it comes to skill, because IQ.
I think it's gonna be basketball.
Everything. No, because basketball they take breaks every 5 minutes, bro. Every two minutes. Oh, foul, free throw. You get 2 minutes of rest.
Yeah, but brother Adi, it's like they're running like. Do you know how many possessions they have? They're running back and forth. The
It's a
entire
small sport.
it desensitizes you to them scoring, by the way, because they're
Yeah,
always in the hundreds, right? And
they're
it's like you
running-
don't care when someone makes a shot until the end.
They're running back and forth inside.
On a small
Wait,
court.
that is a big difference. That really makes a difference.
In a room temperature, cool setting, and they get timeouts 6 times. Each one gets 6 timeouts. They go to
Sub in.
they sub in, they sub out. People come in,
Yeah.
people come out. Basically, a basketball player plays like 25 minutes the entire game.
Yeah, but it really gasses you. I mean, when you're like bodying guys, right, and
Bro.
and like posting up and stuff like that, really drains your energy.
Bro. In an actual football game or soccer game, for you, Sammy, I'll say soccer for you. In an actual soccer game, I think, first of all, you got to, just like what Fawad is saying, the terrain. What are you playing? What weather are you playing? Because for me, I like playing soccer in July, in the dead heat, because I'm a warm weather kind of person. When it's about 100 degrees, I'm still playing. When it's in the wintertime, when it's literally 15 degrees, I'm still playing. So I've seen players play with negative, wait a minute, 15 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know how to convert it to Celsius. I don't know, but let's just say it's very cold. It's very cold. So you guys use the metric system. So yeah.
But I think a sport that you can't sleep on, being
What's
an
up?
F1 driver.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I watch F1. Like I wake up and watch F1.
Bro,
Yeah, these guys,
Like the G's that they have on your body, like that.
Like you need perma conditioning. You need physical conditioning.
Yeah.
You need eye in hand. You need
Neck
temperature
conditioning.
resilience. You need everything for that, bro. That's
Yeah.
like next level.
You need,
Yeah,
you need like,
that's
hydration
What?
conditioning to be able to go without water for X amount of time.
Mhm.
Multiple weather conditions. Driving in Singapore in a car that's like basically a rocket in the middle of like the monsoon.
Do they have a bucket in there, like in case you need to use the bathroom?
I don't do they?
Bro, you're going
so
so fast.
this is
You're
what
going
it is.
so
So-
fast, nothing's coming out. It's staying in.
it's an option they have, but most of the drivers don't use it because it adds weight, so they just go in the seat.
Mhm.
Really?
If you need to, you just go.
And
You know-
because they just clean it out and whatever. I mean,
You know what?
They're that kind
No,
of those kinds
I mean,
of athletes.
Dude, when they're going that fast, right?
So sorry. Let me just comment to brother. I don't know if he's a Muslim. I think he's Muslim. Ramen. My apologies.
He is, yeah.
Yes,
Assalamu alaikum, akhi. Respectfully,
he's
no,
right.
it isn't. No, he is not. No, he is not. No, this is not right.
Brother,
No.
Ali,
What
I
did he
feel like-
say?
I feel like you're the one guy who just like runs back and forth instead of like.
DeAndre, he said,
Bro.
Ali, you're gassing it. Basketball is just as exhausting as football.
No, it is not. You're
No,
taking breaks. First of all,
you can't sub it in and out. What?
you can't in football or in soccer.
And, you
You're
get
not-
possession, and then you stand there doing this for a couple of minutes, you're running again. It's not, bro. It's just not. I mean,
Bro, and on top of that as well, especially it depends on what league you're playing, because for me, I watch the Premier League in England. I watch
Sure.
Italian football. I watch German football. I watch
Liga.
Spanish football. Yeah. And literally each league is different. If you're playing in the Premier League, imagine basketball in a soccer field. That's the Premier League. You're literally going this. You're running back and forth. You're running back and forth. You're running back and forth.
Yeah, but like,
And
are you bodying dudes and like?
Yes.
Yes. The
Yes, you are.
championship is
Okay.
actually-
no
Okay.
bodying,
Yes.
dude. You're sliding and you're keeping someone off you. You're throwing elbows. You're dodging freaking
Bro, it's
knees.
when
Come
this
on.
and there's nothing. Imagine. So for me, when Fawad was talking about the different skills you have to do with the ball with the racket, spinning the ball, curling it, the same thing applies with football or soccer with your feet. Because for me especially, when I played, I was a winger. I played either left wing or right wing. That's where my specialty. For the most part, that's where I played. And when I say it's running nonstop running. And by the way, when you get tired, your feet get heavy. And the worst thing about playing soccer when you're tired is when you're running and then you stop running and then you have to run again.
Well, that's
that,
the worst.
that get off time is your feet. It feels so heavy.
It's like running perma suicides.
Mm. literally.
And-
So
and also something very important is there's promotion relegation. So you're like fighting for your life.
yeah.
No
Oh,
other sport has that. Automatically, every other sport is meh because like there's nothing on the line really. Like you're not going to get demoted to another league.
bro, it's your life, it's your money, and this is what I keep telling people. When it comes to professional soccer, it's your money, like your mortgage, because if your team gets relegated, the it's bad. That's why I remember having a conversation with my father. I told my dad, I said, Dad, towards the last 10 games of the season, the most dangerous teams, if you have a league with 20 teams, 1 to 20, right? And how it works is the bottom 3 place teams get relegated to a lower division, which means less money, less sponsorships, less a lot of things, right? So I tell my father, I said, Dad, the last 10, 15 games of the season, the most dangerous teams to play are not the ones in first, second, or third. It's the ones that are at the bottom. Because why? They have nothing to lose. They're playing as if their life is on the line. Meaning, when you go play those teams, they're playing dirty. They're playing by. Imagine a guy who has by any means necessary kind of mentality.
Yeah,
Yes.
brothers, I'm gonna go pray Isha. I'll be back in a while. If anyone
Inshallah.
wants to come up and it's like getting too crowded, just kick me off, okay?
No worries, Akhi. Inshallah.
Assalamu
Is
alaikum
there anyone?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And brother SMK, I peeped the new background. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Mashallah, it looks nice.
Oh, you got a new PC. That's right. You're all fancy now.
I'm still recovering. I literally, I started setting it up 30 minutes before I messaged you. But I actually wanted to put this one up.
You know what? I agree with this too.
Did you guys watch by any chance the back and forth between Trump and Zelensky? Did you watch? I'm just watching that right now, man.
I was gonna say this. Yeah, I live in the States, but Trump, nah, I'm good.
Dude, I lived overseas for so long. Like, I'll go back to a kingdom. This is nonsense.
Man.
I mean, and the funny thing is that I feel so I gotta tell non-Americans that Americans voted for this guy twice. They voted for him twice because in this country he won the popular vote in this country, which means most Americans wanted him more than they did. I said
I don't
they
know.
wanted this guy.
I think that a lot of people wanted Kamala less than the opposite. Like, she lost it for herself.
You know what? I'm gonna say this right now, and is it controversial? I don't care. The mom, Kamala.
Wait. Sorry. Before that,
Go ahead.
who caught Fuad Lala on Dawa sister?
Huh?
Who caught Fuad Lala on Dawa yesterday?
I did because I was there.
Oh, if you have not watched it, go back
Is
and
it the
watch
Hindu one?
Fuad Lala yesterday.
Is it with the
It
Hindu
was
guy?
content. It was absolutely fire cut.
Was it with the Hindu guy?
Oh wow! I missed
Hindus
it.
in general, man. Whenever to be honest with you, I find those streams to be the. If it were not for dawa purposes, I would never take part in the Hindu streams, man.
Dude, I was
They're
listening to it
so
for
boring.
10 minutes. It was like the most nonsensical waffle.
Yes.
I've
No, but you had this one guy come on who was throwing around the D word. You remember Fuad Lala?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was just. He was saying D word, and he was saying, "Yeah, a D can be God."
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And the best part was Brother Hashim goes. So you believe a D is your dog?
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Yeah,
He meant to say God, but because he just switched it around, and so he's like, "So you believe a D can be your dog?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "No, God."
Well, they say God can do anything, so apparently.
Oh, it was just insanity yesterday. It was utter insanity. And
I don't know much about Hinduism, but it seems like it's they just literally cannot agree on a single thing. Like I
No.
totally agree when Brother Arthur, he was telling us that you guys are sick and tired of Christians. Like try talking to these clowns.
Oh, no.
It's just
I would
so-
say Hinduism is Hinduism is the father of Christianity, meaning it's Christianity on steroids. Every argument that we that we deal with when it comes to Christians, the points that they try to bring up that they think are points, it's even worse. I would say it's even worse with Hinduism, especially even when in regards to their faith. Because for me, I'm not an expert, but I do have a background with some of the sects that goes on. You have the Brahmins, the Vaishnavas, and a lot of the different ones that they have, even so many different gods that they have as well. And I'm just saying to myself, I'm saying
they
one,
can't agree on the supreme gods. None of them can agree on the
that's
supreme.
one, and two, it's the sheer fact that they don't hold the idea of God separate from the idea of man. Because remember, when we were on Dawah-wise, we had a conversation with this one Hindu who said that God is everything, including ourselves, and I had to be the one to tell him. I said, wait a minute, then where's there? That means there is no distinction between the creator and the creation. He basically saying relatively not. There's a relative distinction, but not a physical one. And for the life of me, he could not explain what the hell that meant.
Yeah.
And you know what I feel when I talk to these guys, because when we do some of the Urdu and Hindi streams, I feel like what these guys are doing, they're casting as wide a net as they can. So ultimately, if they have to go, they're like, if we go before a power one day, we can say, yeah, we believed in you. We did believe in you. Look at how much we believed in you were there somewhere. It's just like the ultimate about, like, we'll believe everything. We believe it all of it. Like, let me tell you something absolutely crazy. Outside masajids in some provinces in India, you have Hindus lining up with their children. And you know why they're lining up? After Muslims pray salah and come out, they believe that they have powers. So they come to these Muslims and they ask them to bless their children.
Were you serious?
Yeah.
I've never heard. That's wild.
You can actually look it up on YouTube and you will find in some provinces, they line up outside the masajid. And they're lining up there and they're holding their children.
Why
And
are
the
they
Muslims are out there like, please bless our children. Please bless our children. We believe that you have gotten power from God right now, and your blessings work.
That's like the Jews. They believe that we have like a covenant and some kind of power of prayer.
I'm telling you, it's the ultimate code. It's like 16 million, 16 billion. One of them's got to be right.
And then when they say when they say certain things about Shiva and the story that Hashim keeps on bringing up on Dawah-wise, it was kind of
That was the Mohini story.
Mohini and Aghoris. This is Sheikh's playground for Hindus.
What
Guys,
kind of
I can't do this.
What's up?
I know I'm not cut out for Hinduism, because when you said Shiva, the first thing I thought of was the Mortal Kombat character.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah. I was gonna say it. But...
The first thing I thought of was the Mortal Kombat character. I forgot what was she, like a Turcotte or something like that. Oh no.
The sad thing is for me.
No, she was a Shokan. I'm sorry, I'm gaming out.
There's a DC animated character named Lady Shiva, and that's what I thought about too.
Bro, I'm telling you, just convince enough of them, and you will find out that ultimately they were in one of their Veds and Puranas, and that's where they actually marvel.
They have so many festivals, man. I mean, they've got like because like every other episode is about this festival and that festival. I'm like, how many festivals do these guys have?
It's insanity. It's like, now we have a festival for this god's first burp or something. I don't know, man. It's
And the funny thing is, they also have so many books. Because I'm over here thinking, wait a minute, okay, you have the Gita, you have the Upanishad, you have a lot of them. Upanishads.
The Puranas,
You have the Purana- you have
You have
Vedas.
Upanishads, by the way.
you said what?
There are more Puranas than Upanishads.
Yeah, and you can't have any one of them agree over even their sacred scriptures. So first, you have to figure out that okay, which group believes in what. Then, according to that, it's like you have to study all these different flavors of Hinduism and learn
And
to argue with them accordingly.
you'll never run out. Literally, like he. And the funny thing is, even for me, because I've read some of the Rig Veda, I've read the Upanishads, and I actually have a Gita. Literally, I'm looking at the back of my Gita, right? Because I have a whole book of from other religions as well. And I'm saying to myself, I'm saying, I haven't even scratched the surface of anything. They have so many different, you know, stories, and even when it comes to the stories of, you know, their Krishna or their version of Jesus, I'm saying, well, wait a minute, what? Every single time, every single every single time I'm reading it, I'm always left with what?
What? Oh my God. Yeah, so the first time I got introduced to this, I was in university, and
Uh-huh.
there was a really good friend of mine, and he was a film student, and he said, I want to do something with Hindu mythology. I was like, what do you mean by Hindu mythology? I didn't know Hinduism had a separate mythology. He's like, no, it's all mythology. I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Mm.
So he said I want to do something with the Shiv Purana. Okay. I was like, I was like, I know what the Bhagavad Gita is, I know what the Ramayana is. What is this Shiv Purana? So then we go to one of the big public libraries in London, where that had some of the actual old manuscripts of the Puranas. Okay, so we went in there and we're like, how many Puranas do you have on file? It's like, oh, from the British Raj, and at the end of the British Raj, we have something like 170 manuscripts. I was like, wait, the same menu, like of the same? No, he's like 170 different manuscripts, so like 170 different Puranas. Oh,
And the funny thing
what?
is, they don't even know who wrote them.
They don't.
They have no idea who wrote them.
Absolutely none.
So how can we? And the funny thing is, when you ask, not only do they not know who, but even asking them where did it come from? Like, what time was it written? When? They don't know.
So, do you know the oldest supposed verified text that they have?
No. Isn't this something like in the 14th century or something like that?
It is, but what it's called specifically is called the Valmiki Ramayana.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
It was supposed. It was supposedly written by someone called Valmiki.
Okay.
Okay, so, and you ask them, when did Valmiki live, and you know what they'll tell you? Oh, someone will give you a time for it can be anything from 2000 BC, and then take your pick as far back as you want to go. They won't give you a particular time frame.
Yeah, because they don't know.
Because they don't know.
And quite honestly, and there is actually one thing I do kind of admire about them. It's their sheer confidence. I'm not, brothers. I'm not making this up. I actually admire that, because I don't know if it was one of the brothers here told me. I think it was Brother Basalad. He said about how a Hindu was talking to a Muslim, and he was making fun of the Muslim, saying, "Ha ha, you can't see your God, we can see ours," as if it's a flex. And the sheer, I'm like, wait a minute, what? He's literally saying we're better because we can see our God.
It's utter madness. It's just utter and complete madness. And I mean, you know what? Like, here's what. Did you see that thing that Atharbai posted in the WhatsApp yesterday?
No, I don't think so.
You didn't see it? Wait, let me pull it up.
Let me double check.
because if you haven't seen it, I'll put it on the screen. It was absolutely hilarious. I cracked up so hard. Wait, let me share my screen.
Alrighty.
You were talking about the confidence. Harry, like
Oh yeah,
how,
no, the sheer confidence that they have.
how is this for confidence? How is this for confidence?
Let me see. Let's pull it up. Oh yeah, I saw this. I saw this one. They said, "Oh my God." We said Shiva drank poison for you, yet he stayed alive. Convert back to Sanatana.
Is that dude blue?
Yeah, Shiva's
Yep.
blue, evidently.
Oh yeah, he said, "Is he blue?"
He's a blue man.
And yes, that's a snake around his neck.
I have a pathological hatred of snakes.
So I thought you said you were gonna have it. I swear I thought he was gonna say I have a pathological fear of blue people.
No, this snakes. I was in Bangladesh, man, and the snake
Wait,
came
what?
out of it.
Oh yeah, so, I remember one time the first time I saw Brahma, I was like, "Wait a minute, how many of them are there?" And the person told me, "Oh, there's one Brahma." I said, "What? Why does he 4 heads?" And then they said, "Oh no, yeah, Brahma has 4 heads." So why does he have 4 heads? So he can see. So he can see in every direction. So he needs 4 heads to be able to see every direction. Yes, cool. Okay, that means does Vishnu have 4 heads? No, he has only got 1.
Hmm.
Okay, but all the avatars come from Vishnu, and one of them was a boar. A boar, yes, a boar.
Mhm.
Okay, why? Oh, because I forgot what he said. Because he wanted to understand something was there was a story that took place about him and a boar. By the way, for those of you who don't know, a boar's a pig. Yeah.
More
So
specifically, a wild male pig
a wild male pig. Yes.
with tusks.
hmm So basically, a wild male pig that's trying its best to look like an elephant. There we
No,
go.
but the kind of absolute yuck that you can find is insane. Like there's one story of this god who falls in love with his daughter. Okay. And
Nice.
he's just running around trying to procreate with his daughter.
Nice.
And she keeps changing form and running away from him.
Nice.
And he keeps shape shifting in the same form to try to procreate with her.
They're really
So
into
you have this eternal cycle of one male creature running after a female creature, trying to procreate with that creature who is actually his daughter.
You know what? You know what that story reminds me of actually. So
that'd be good.
everyone, you guys have heard of Medusa, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So the actual, if you guys actually know the actual story of Medusa.
I studied a long time ago in high school. Don't remember anymore.
So the story goes as so Medusa was an actual priestess. So she wasn't always the snake lady that you get. She was a human. She was a mortal human in the beginning, right? Now Medusa, she served in the
Oh, I
temple.
think I know where this is
Is
going.
this Pythia?
Okay.
Pythia by any chance?
You said what?
Okay.
Pythia?
Who?
Pythia.
Yeah, I think so. Fitia, yeah, I believe so. So she served in the temple of Athena, right? So she was basically a priestess, a maiden of Athena, right? And part of the requirement of being a priestess of Athena is Athena was a virgin goddess. So her followers, her servants, also had to take a vow of, to keep their a vow of chastity. I mean, basically, they have to be virgins for the rest of their lives, right? And Medusa was one of those people. Now, a lot of men, since Medusa was apparently very, very, very attractive, a lot of suitors wanted Medusa, but Medusa stayed on her grind. She's like, nah, I don't want you guys. I'm a servant of Athena, etc., etc. Now, here's the problem. One of those men that actually wanted her was the god of the sea, Poseidon. He wanted her bad. So he says, you know what? I'm not going to take no for an answer. So what does he do? Literally, while Medusa was in the temple of Athena, right? Poseidon comes and straight up grapes her, literally grapes her. And you know the funny thing is, and this is the part where I have a huge problem with. After Poseidon grapes Medusa, she's violated and everything like that. Athena shows up, and guess who Athena blames?
Medusa.
She blames Medusa. And it's like, wait. When I read the stuff, I'm like, wait a minute. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, Athena is the goddess of wisdom.
Wow.
Very wise, right? So Athena goes off and blames Medusa. She's like, no, how dare you, do this in my temple? How dare you violate? How dare you? It's like, wait a minute, she just got raped, but whatever. So
Desecrate is the word you were looking for.
Desecrate. My apologies, desecrates. And thank you, Aki. So Medusa,
No
Athena
problem.
turns Medusa into a snake lady. Literally, scarred her, makes her immortal, being immortal in Greek mythology. You'll live forever, but you can die at the same. You can be killed at the same time. So that's what it means to be immortal in Greek mythology. So you can live forever, but somebody can still kill you. That's how it works, right? So Athena makes Medusa immortal, and she turns her into the snake lady. And one of Medusa's curses is that anybody who she looks upon turns to stone. And Medusa, because she starts going crazy because she has to live a life of isolation. She's going around asking people for help. Help me, help me, help me. But everybody she asks turns to stone again and again and again and again and again. So when Medusa goes off and secludes herself in the wilderness, right? Then there's this hero that shows up. His name is Perseus. Perseus, oddly enough, I don't know who reads the Lightning Thief books. Perseus is the son of Zeus, right? Perseus goes off on a mission to go and collect, bring back the head of Medusa, right? Fast forward. Perseus meets Athena. He prays to Athena, hey, Athena, how can I go help me capture or help me defeat Medusa? And Athena's like, I'll help you out. And she gives him a shield and a sword. The shield is reflective, meaning you can see, you can see your reflection through the shield. And it's that same shield that's what made Perseus able to defeat Medusa. Because why? Rather than look Medusa in the eyes and turn to stone, he just looks at a reflection. And that's how Perseus was able to win the day, right? Now the funny thing is, Akhi, you talk about your hatred of snakes. Apparently, when Perseus cut off Medusa's head, the blood that was dripping off of her neck, off of her head, that's what caused snakes to appear. So all of the snakes that are in this world is a result of Medusa and her blood, basically. That's what caused all the snakes. Weird, I know. But the part that kind of gets me, where things turn back all around, when Perseus defeats Medusa and is walking with her head, guess who Perseus grants the head of Medusa to? Athena.
Yep.
So Perseus goes back to the temple and says, oh, Athena, here's Medusa's head. Here you go. It's for you. The person that kind of started the whole thing anyway, that's how it ended. And I'm saying that is the most tragic story I've ever lived. That is so tragic for her. And apparently that's justice, apparently, because again, I repeat, Athena is the goddess of wisdom.
Wisdom.
That's all I will say about that. So
Yeah. Brother Ali, I was thinking about this when I was working.
All right, you guys continue talking about this kufri stuff. I'm going to go and do some tarawih. In the
You know
meantime,
what? I actually gotta go. I gotta go in about an hour to the Taraweeh's at the masjid. So I'm gonna leave this. So, but that's okay. It's also your live as well. Whenever you want to end it, it will be your complete your choice. But I do have to leave in about an hour for Taraweeh prayer as well. So
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Inshallah. One of the interesting things, very much in light of what was being discussed right now, I came across when I was working on the intro for my video.
Hmm.
Does anyone have a spitball figure of how many religions there are?
Oh, at least more than a million. Like in totality, as far as just in history or just right now currently.
Right now,
Oh, okay, right now.
formalized religions.
50,000.
Well, actually, a far smaller number.
Really?
According to the research that I did, it's about 4,300.
4,300. How so?
So, which is, my number was very close to yours. I was thinking somewhere around the 30,000 mark. So when I researched it and I came to 30,000, and then because the core premise that I laid down for the video was monotheism, and I was like, okay, wait, how many are there actually? So out of 4,300 religions, more than 4 billion people today ascribe to a division in two faiths. Let's not go into the
nitty gritty.
and the Catholicism and all that. 4 billion people are in two faiths, which leaves over 4 billion people in
The rest.
4,298. How crazy is that? That's absolutely nuts. And then when you start thinking about the concept of monotheism, true monotheism, which we know that we find in our deen, subhanallah, and when you start thinking about it from that point of view, I mean, can you think of any other faith or belief system which is actually truly built upon true monotheism?
No, and I definitely can. And this is why I make the claim that Islam is the only pure monotheistic religion.
Absolutely.
And I remember speaking to someone last week when I don't know if it was on here or if it was on no, it wasn't on Virginia. I don't think I was on there last week. But I don't remember. So I was having a conversation with somebody last
You
week.
were on Dawa Virginia last week.
I was?
Yeah, what was it? Were you and like Rumsey and Saifullah were like chatting about Clubhouse for like an hour and a half?
Ah, there we go. See, guys, I'm getting old. I really am. Or at least
Getting?
these days my memory is
You did show up like late. You did show up late, but it's probably like because of work. So that's probably why.
So
that's valid.
I was having a conversation with him, and I told him Islam itself is the only religion, and then by the way, I kind of stole it from Brother Ijaz, so that's he got it. I told him, that Islam is the only religion that doesn't bring God to the level of man or bring man to the level of God. Only Islam. Only Islam does not do that. And when we talk about monotheism, a lot of times today we talk about social issues like the LGBT. We talk about a whole lot of things these days. Even talking about what is a woman. But let me not go there. And all of this is basically
what is a woman?
Oh no, bro! You'd be surprised about the conversation that they have, man.
Oh, it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
All of this, I can categorize all of this by just putting it under the umbrella of muddying the waters, because when things are, if something is, then the opposite of that has to be true as well. Meaning, if if something is, if A equals B, if A equals 1, A also doesn't equal 2. That is right. A equaling 1 means automatically that A does not equal 2, 3, 4, 5, or that is also true. You cannot make A 1 and two at the same exact time. Let's be, politically correct right now. So I'm saying all this to say that we should not be muddying the waters. And that's the same thing that should be taking place when it comes to the idea of God. Because every other religion muddies the water.
So
Basically, they blend the two. Something that should be completely separate as far as identity, as far as definition, as far as meaning, as far as structure, it should be separate. Me being a male means I'm not a female. Me being human, by definition, means I'm not God. Nothing about me is God. Nothing about me. And we should keep it that way. However, there are certain people, whether they're trying to relate to certain things, if I'm trying to understand something, the biggest mistake that I'll make is I'm trying to understand something based upon what my experiences are and based upon my human nature. And what I mean by that, human nature, we like to relate to some things that look like us. So, who's typing?
Oh, sorry, that's me.
So no, exactly. I'm gonna put you on mute whenever you want to speak, just go ahead. Sorry. So that's how we humans work. So it's no surprise that when people are trying to understand God, because the fitra that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us, when we try to understand who God is, we're doing so in a way that makes us comfortable, that makes us feel special, feel close. Because a lot of times people will just think that, well, wait, God is separate from us. Well, if he's separate from us, he must be separated from us. So no, we have to bring God close to us. And how do we do that? Well, we say, hey, God, I'm going to go up there, or God, I want you to come down here. One of the two. Every other religion has some category of that. From Christianity to Judaism. And that's why, to a certain extent, when we say Judaism is a monotheistic religion, I don't even consider them purely monotheistic either. Because their beliefs about God compromises who God has to be.
Not only that, but they do both. They do both of what Islam does not do. They humanize God to man with the anthropomorphisms, which we're going to be talking about soon. Stick around on Islam God Answers. And they also elevate man to God with the rabbinic authority.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Orthodox Judaism, that they hold to some sort of like rabbinic authority that the rabbis can abrogate the laws of God, and God is under the subjection of the rabbis. So, in that way, they do both things. So, I wouldn't consider them monotheist. Like the only purely monotheistic religion on the face of the planet is Islam, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Ali proceeds to ask who's typing and then starts going.
Oh, you brothers can hear that? I thought I was on mute. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Who's typing?
I thought I was on mute.
Yeah.
I really thought I was on mute.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Nope.
kidding. But brother DeAndre, I was wondering how long is it going to take DeAndre to bring up the rabbis? I was looking at the time. It was 10, 9. I didn't make it to 1. So subhanAllah, I'm waiting for that. I am waiting for some fire content on Islam God Answers, inshallah.
Inshallah.
No, we're not going to talk about the rabbinic stuff on Islam God Answers, at least not yet, because I do, like, I guess, deal with it on a surface level. I do have a couple of quotations, but like Jews, firstly, the reason that I primarily don't want to talk about the rabbinic stuff unless asked is because Jews are not very prevalent, especially when it comes to dawah. Like, of course, I'm not saying they don't deserve dawah. That's absolutely not what I'm saying at all. But how many times out of 10 am I gonna deal with a Jew rather than a Christian or an atheist?
Mm-hmm.
How many times out of 10 is a Muslim who's gonna internalize this information going to actually use it?
Brothers,
Very little.
correct me if I'm wrong, but all the times I even do see Jews have a conversation with Muslims on Speaker's Corner, it's political. It's not
Yes,
religious
political,
at all.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
even
it's
when they
political.
do have, and it seems like that's all they really want to talk about. Oh, Israel is ours. Israel is ours. It's ours. It's our land. But
Exactly.
it's
And Jews. Oh, I'm sorry.
That,
go ahead, go
it's
ahead, go ahead.
And Jews. Another thing as well, actually, is that Jews do not proselytize. The
Yeah,
like
no, I mean don't.
vast majority of Jews do not proselytize, and it's for that reason that talking about like the rabbinic literature and delving into this research is like, for me, I know a little bit about it. I can have a conversation with someone about it, and if someone asks me, I'll share my information. But I'm talking about as far as Islam God answers, we won't be addressing the rabbinic decree unless there's a rabbinic, not decree, the rabbinic authority aspect of Judaism, or the Bible believing faiths, unless we have to. Look, I keep saying we.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Neil, how you doing, Akhi?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak to everybody.
Ramadan
Ramadan
Mubarak to you
Mubarak.
too,
Assalamu
everybody.
alaikum, akhi. ¿Cómo ha estado?
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, allí.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Wait, I'm just I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew Ali Fawad, the Andre.
Yeah, I saw the message.
Yeah.
What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? What I miss?
I can't believe you missed it, Ali.
I miss everything, Akhi. One second. Let me don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
But subhanallah, brother Abdul Rahman, I love the landscape you're going through right now. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, the mountains here. I'm gonna go through a mountain pass.
It's amazing.
Wow.
It looks absolutely amazing.
That's just the sunlight, shining. But wait until I come through the mountains.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're viewing through the tablet.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. Well. Okay, Neil. If you want to make it public, it's up to you. But yeah. Do you want to make it public, or you want to keep it private?
No, everybody's gonna be unhappy, but anyways, you can see it. Nobody's asking about Jamal.
Assalamu alaikum
yeah.
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
Right, Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.
Interesting. We'll talk about it later. Actually. You know what? There's one thing I actually do want to do. It. SMK gave me a great idea, because I remember we had a brother talk, just talking about just like right now. So, inshallah, I think like once a week, maybe whenever you guys we have a talk, just hold off on. Inshallah, I think like once a week.
Well, let me pause this.
Why do I sound like that? Oh my god!
What do you?
I can actually tell you why. There's a scientific reason for that. You know why you sound different? Because when you listen to yourself, it's actually you have a higher bass note because your own voice is resonating in your skeletal structure. So that's why you always sound deeper to yourself. And it sounds so alien when it's coming from outside of you because you don't hear the internal bass as the reverb from your own skeletal structure.
Bro,
it sounds the same.
You're telling me my voice is even higher than it sounds to me.
No, you sound like a telly, but Samir, you sound like a telly.
You sound the same. You sound the same. Oh, you could have made it worse.
Bro, I've heard of the camera adds 10 pounds. I've never heard of the camera. I've never heard of the camera. The camera takes away your bass.
The mic takes away your bass.
The mic takes away your bass.
Okay, wait, Ali. I'm sorry. Yeah, go. I'm actually interested in what you were saying about.
Go on,
week.
Go on.
So yeah, no, once a week. Let's have just a brotherly chill. Just open up a StreamYard and we're not going live, but
Wallahi, I swear to God, I can open up my idea journal for you right now. And you know what the third idea on the idea journal is?
That same idea.
And I have a name for it.
What is it?
The fireside chats.
Boy, you're taking me back to history, man. You know exactly where you got.
Yeah. And
Come
literally,
on
I can
now.
open up my idea journal for you right now, and it's the third one on the list.
Come on
So
now. You going President Roosevelt on me? Really?
What?
Exactly.
So, President.
See, when he said fireside chat, I thought he said fireside gathering, which is basically a thing you do in a game where you can.
Says the gamer.
You basically, it's a card game run by the same guy that made Warcraft. And what you
talking about?
Yeah.
Insert last cannon joke.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
SubhanAllah, Ali, I can see the F-35 Lightnings.
Oh,
wait, actually?
Flying, yeah, training, flying through the mountains.
You know what? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's pretty good.
That's not what's up, bro. They're gonna deploy that to Gaza or wherever else in like 5 years.
Yeah. It's kind of bittersweet, especially when I think about my time over there. It's
as
really
a piece of
bittersweet.
machinery, man. I mean, it's a magnificent piece of machinery, but it's gonna be used to know what.
Unfortunately, yeah, and from time to time, I don't necessarily feel ashamed for being a part of that, but from time, that's why a lot of times I don't really like bringing it up.
Be aware of animals crossing ahead.
Who's that?
So, my GPS.
Oh, that sounded like Brother Yahya for a second. Wait a minute.
But yeah, I mean, I think Ramadan is an amazing time to start the fireside chats. I think it's such a good time.
Now, we're not going to be going live with them. I mean, wait. No, let's not take it live because some of the things we talk about. So it's just
okay. How about we
let's not even do that. Come on.
I'll pitch you my idea.
No problem.
What we talk about backstage, guys?
Stays backstage. Yeah, no. What happens backstage stays backstage. Let's just say that. But in the meantime, let's. We've been rambling on and on. Let's actually keep it focused on certain. Let me actually look for a quick video for us to respond to. Just give me 1 second.
I don't think you guys have seen me backstage. I've gone pretty wild from time to time.
He says the guy in a suit.
The wrong guy on the suit.
Samir, your definition of getting wild backstage is wildly different. I guarantee you about that. I guarantee you about that.
Yeah, when you say that, there's an automatic connotation that's like, okay, well, no, like when you say they're getting
that's not what I meant. Let's just say like I'm really creative at insulting people.
So you're basically
we don't sit together and we say,
yeah, we know that already.
So you're basically African. I mean, bro.
You know what?
Basically African.
Juan, okay.
What's up, Neil?
Jokes aside.
Mm-hmm.
Here it's about 24 minutes to Maghrib, so today is Friday. This is the time where we're supposed to be making dua for those who Maghrib hasn't arrived yet, but I wanted to make a public dua, inshallah, since I want to take advantage of these minutes before Maghrib comes in.
Go ahead.
So that we can, I can ask Allah to accept it on behalf of all of us. Just put everybody on the screen, not only me, inshallah. Allahumma inni ashhadu bi annaka anta Allahu la ilaha illa anta al-wahidul أحد الآخر الصمد الذي لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد يا المنان يا بديع السماوات والأرض يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا حي يا القيوم يا السميع يا المجيب يا العليم يا الحكيم يا الحافظ يا مولانا يا ولي المؤمن يا خير الناصرين يا الرزاق يا خير الرازقين يا أحسن الحاكمين، يا العادل، يا المنصور. اللهم إني دعيك بتوحيدك يا الله، إني أشهد بأنك أنت الله لا إله إلا أنت يا الله. اللهم إني أسألك من فضلك وبرحمتك علي ولإخواني وللمسلمين في كل مكان، فإنه لا يملكها إلا أنت. اللهم إني أسألك من فضلك يا رب الفضل العظيم، يا رب العرش العظيم، يا الأكرم الأكرمين، يا الودود، يا الغفور، يا الغافر الذنوب، يا أرحم الراحمين، يا حي يا قيوم، بالرحمن أستغيثك وأصلح لشأني كله علينا، ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين يا الله. Oh Allah, I ask you, Ya Rab, on behalf of my brothers and sisters. Oh Allah, Allahumma balagna hadha Ramadan. Oh Allah, let us witness the entire Ramadan. Allahumma inna nas'aluka, Ya Allah, bianna laka alhamd. Allahumma faghfir lana dhunubana kullihi wa kafiranna sayiatina. Allahumma innaka larham. Ya al-afu, Ya al-wadud. Allahumma innaka al-afu tuhibbu al-afu. Fa'fu anna ya Allah. Wa li kulli muslimin fi kulli makan. Allahumma inna nas'aluka ya Rabb an a'tina taqa ya Rabb wa hidayah wa thabbit qulubana wa arjulina ya Allah. Allahumma inni as'aluka li ikhwanina fi Palestine kullihi. Allahumma inni as'aluka ya Allah ansurhum, Allahumma ansurhum, Allahumma arzuqhum ya Allah ya Razzaq. أنت أحسن الرازقين يا رب. أنت الغني يا الحميد. أنت الغني ونحن فقراء يا الله. يا المجيد، يا القدوس، يا سلام، يا المؤمن، يا المهيمن، يا العزيز الجبار المتكبر، يا العلي، يا المتعال. اللهم ارزق لإخواننا في فلسطين. اللهم ارزقهم من السماء. اللهم ارزقهم من رحمتك ومن فضلك يا رب الفضل العظيم. اللهم ارزق لإخواننا في سوريا. اللهم ارزق لإخواننا في لبنان وفي اليمن وفي الكشمير وفي كل مكان وفي غير مكان منهم. اللهم ارزقهم كلهم وفي كل مسلمين. اللهم أنت عارفهم خير منا. اللهم أنت عارفنا خير منا. اللهم أنت علم الغيوب يا الله، يا عالم الغيب والشهادة يا رب العالمين. اللهم إن نعوذ بك برحمتك يا الله من غضبك. اللهم إنا نسألك يا الله هداية وثبت قلوبنا على كتابك وعلى سنة نبيك يا الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم يسير هذه الشهر العظيم، هذا الشهر المبارك. اللهم يسير هذا شهر رمضان علينا. اللهم ويرزقنا يا رب الحلو في العبادة عليك يا الله، يا سميع يا المجيب. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم أشفي كل مريض من المسلمين. اللهم يرفع الدين في كل مسلمين وعليه. اللهم إنك على كل شيء قدير يا الله. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Subhanallahi rabbi izzatik amma yasifun. Wassalamu al anbiya wal mursalin. Wa dakhiru lawana. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wa sallallahu wa barik wa annim ala nabiyyika wa abduka Muhammadun sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala alihi wa aswajihi wa dhurriyyatihi wa ashabihi wa man ittaba'ahum bil ihsani ila yaumiddin. Allahumma amin ya rabbal alamin.
آمين
آمين.
Ameen, akhi.
آمين آمين.
Barakallahu feek, akhi.
Wa fikum barakallah.
Subhanallah.
All right.
Goosebumps.
Akhi, real quick. I'm gonna take the next 5 to 10 minutes to go pray Isha. In the meantime, we'll be right back, inshallah.
Inshallah Ali.
Inshallah.
You're gonna pray Isha and it's Fajr time for me. Okay, then I take 5 minutes. I pray Fajr. I'll be right back.
Inshallah.
DeAndre.
Subhanallah.
DeAndre.
Did you already eat suhoor, SMK Bhai?
Yeah.
We don't have Ramadan yet. Our
What?
first yeah Ramadan for us starts on Sunday.
No, wait.
Oh,
what?
subhanallah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not
أخي,
we're not
that's
fasting on tomorrow.
Oh, subhanallah.
Wait, DeAndre, are we fasting in a few hours?
From what I understand, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we are for sure.
I need just 5 minutes. I
Go ahead, Akhi.
I pray Fajr. I'll be right back, inshallah.
Pray your sunnah, Akhi, and then
Inshallah.
and don't
Winding right ahead.
rush your salah, Akhi. Don't
No,
because
No, of course.
inshallah.
And Samir, that's a very interesting title you have there. Very, very interesting.
Okay.
Complex sense Muslims. Man, where's the crew, man? Everybody's AOL, man.
What do you mean?
Everybody went AWOL. The whole gang in the chat. I mean, it's nearly empty.
This is the first of the fireside chats then.
Yep. I guess it's the first fireside chats.
Yeah. Check out my profile pic.
Okay, so
Absolute legend. Amir al-Mu'mineen. Ahmed al-Shara. Legend.
Samir,
Mm-hmm.
are you Arab?
Look for a little bit of risk ahead.
Nah,
Right with
akhi,
caution.
not Arab.
What are you? African?
Nah, I'm from Pakistan, akhi. If I was African, I would have more bass in my voice, akhi. Allahu Alam.
Okay. Barakallahu feek. MashaAllah.
You in Wyoming right now?
Actually, I'm still in Utah. I'll be probably.
Winding left ahead.
Okay. Can you shut up?
Be aware of animals crossing ahead.
I'm gonna shut this guy up, man. I know my thought already. There you go. I silent.
I think my goal is to
I'll be going to Wyoming this way approximately maybe 49 minutes.
nice. You know me, it's just this Ramadan, my goal is to not gain weight because let's just say I eat pretty nicely. Like
I want to lose weight. I want to lose it. Let's see, inshallah.
The strategy is dates and water for sahur, akhi. That's the strat.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's all you really need, akhi. You can live off of dates for a while.
one of my main goals is memorizing more Quran.
I mean, DeAndre, may Allah facilitate it. I'm sure you're capable of it, Nila. Allahumma barik fik.
Man, he's already got 22 under his belt. Alhamdulillah, 22 under his belt.
Allahumma barik. Just wait until until you reach Surah Al-Baqarah. It's gonna be different.
Yeah. My main goal is to
You
memorize
know,
more Quran.
DeAndre. It took 14 years, 14 years to Abdullah ibn Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu
Radiallahu.
to fully implement the Surah Al-Baqarah, to memorize it as well,
To fully memorize Surah Al-Baqarah, 14 years. Wow.
and implement it.
And implement it. SubhanAllah.
And he was very happy when he did it. But once you
Akhi, brother Neil, someone's got to fire
yeah.
your someone's got to fire your internet provider. Akhi.
Oh, I thought that was just me.
No.
No.
Someone's got to fire the guy.
Who?
Akhi, the guy who sold you the internet service.
The internet, yeah. I thought that was just me because I'm not actually home, so I thought the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where you right now?
I'm at a family member's house.
Oh, mashallah, DeAndre. Mashallah. DeAndre, you fasted last Ramadan or?
Yeah, I did. I plan on fasting this one too. What? Samir, is it just me again, or
No, it's not you, man. It's not you.
Actually, Neil, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I cannot hear you.
It's the Utah Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Man.
It's the Utah Wi-Fi, man. I'm here. I'm passing through a mountain pass.
Those Mormons don't know how to put in fiber optics.
Okay.
Actually, they know. Unfortunately, they don't. You know, they don't.
Okay, Samir. You know that's what we were thinking, but you're just not supposed to say that. Come on, Samir.
No, that's a good. I must agree with Samir though.
What
May Allah guide them. May Allah guide them.
I mean,
what I miss?
Just
nothing much.
Just
we were engaging in the fireside chats.
Yeah, too much. But actually, Neil, what were you asking me? I apologize. I wasn't able to hear you. Okay.
Yeah, I know that fire crap. Samir said.
What fire crap?
That fire crap.
What?
No,
The choppy Utah wireless service.
Okay. It's probably because you were traveling through a mountain pass. When I was in Colorado like 2 years ago, that happened to me.
I need to go to Colorado one of these days. Actually, beautiful, wallahi.
It's beautiful. Colorado is beautiful.
I want to go camping. I want to go camping there.
You're gonna go camping? Okay.
I said I want to. I didn't say I would.
Oh well, in theory, you want to go camping in there. Like, what weather do you want to go camping in?
Sorry, repeat that.
Like when we went, it was in March, so it was freaking ridiculously cold.
Yeah.
And we stayed in a cabin on a hill. So
nice.
Yo, I'm getting myself a cabin then.
But we almost died. We did almost die.
Really?
This is true.
I think I would prefer going in autumn, you know, where it's like all the trees are like a nice orange brown.
Yeah.
Summer is good.
Yeah.
If you go during summer to Colorado, it's beautiful.
Yeah. When we got back home to where we lived, like all we had in Colorado was we went out to eat, but when we got back, we were like, okay, that's enough of that. We need to order some Hispanic food. So we ordered from a place called La Granja. They had fish and rice and beans and plátanos, and I was like, okay, I need this.
Ay, qué rico, man. Qué rico.
You guys trying to react to anything? Maybe I could present something on the thing. I don't know.
I don't know. Wait, but Achi was the brother Achi Neil was asking me a question. So can you repeat the question? Maybe now it's a bit better.
I was asking, how was your first Ramadan?
Oh, it was amazing. Alhamdulillah, it was really, really good. I want this Ramadan to be better, inshallah ta'ala.
Allahumma
Inshallah.
ameen. Allahumma ameen.
Inshallah ta'ala.
Brother Abdul Rahman, have you ever been to Saudi? Have you ever been to Makkah?
I went for Umrah on 2023.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
Which weather did you go in?
Which one? I went through Dubai.
No, which weather? Like which,
I
which
was on
season?
September. I went through a fall during the fall on
MashaAllah.
September.
Great time to go. So when I went for Umrah, I got the first Umrah directly after Hajj.
You did
Subhanallah.
Hajj? Oh, wait,
Wow.
no, sorry, it was directly after Hajj. Okay.
Yeah. So the first Umrah directly after Hajj. So imagine this. You know how you have the rawayat that when you enter Masjid al-Haram, you keep
Yeah.
your eyes down and then you look up and when you see the Kaaba, subhanallah.
It's mesmerizing.
Imagine, you hear the stories that there's so many people and people get killed and you don't even have space to breathe. I have my eyes down, I walk in, I look up, empty. There are just 2 lines doing tawaf around the Kaaba.
Wow. You were fortunate.
I was mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. I don't know if I will ever get to see that sight again in my entire life. Can you imagine an empty Masjid al-Haram?
Yeah, back during
When
the COVID days. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
that was
deserted.
super empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Subhanallah,
that
man.
level of empty, but like in real life. That was I literally did my tawaf for my umrah touching the Kaaba. I literally had on every tawaf I was touching the Kaaba.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Subhanallah.
Especially touching the cloth of the Kaaba.
So this is what happened with me. I do my umrah. Subhanallah. I do the umrah, and when I did the umrah, we went to Makkah first, and then we went Medina, and then we came back to Makkah.
Yeah, that's what we did.
So, yeah. So when we go to Medina, and Medina is just just a different kind of beautiful.
Mhm.
Well, it's just absolutely unbelievable. The feeling in Masjid al-Nabawi, subhanallah, amazing. But we go there, and the second day I'm in Makkah, I turn on the TV for the Saudi channel. They have the Haram View TV.
Yeah.
Full. Haram is full. I was like, what? What just happened? So when we go back, and I didn't do Bosa of Hajar Aswad because I was like, I'll come back and I'll do it. I'll do it the second time. I go back the second time. There's no space to even walk. Masjid al-Haram back to the brim. So me and this Irani guy, we get together and we have this bunch of little old ladies, and we basically work our way through the crowd, and we help them do bosa, and then he does bosa, and then I do bosa of Hajar Aswad, and while I'm there, someone just kind of pulls me, and next thing I know, I'm standing under the door of the Kaaba.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm like, how did I get here? And next thing I know, someone puts this hand down, and I'm standing on the door of the Khana Kaaba.
What?
And I'm like, what's going on? And then next thing I know, the guard pulls me, and I'm under the ghalaf. So I'm hugging the Khana Kaaba, and the ghalaf is behind my back. I'm between the ghalaf and the Khana Kaaba.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering, how did I get here? I don't know how long I was there. I don't know how I got there, but I was just there. I was sandwiched between the Khalaf and the Kaaba. Subhanallah. It was absolutely wild. It was absolutely one of the
You know what?
craziest
When I
things.
was the moment we entered there, subhanallah, man, it was just incredible. It was amazing. It's surreal. It was surreal. It's this is like seeing the Masjid Al Haram, the Kaaba. It's wallahi, it's better than seeing it in a picture or in a video. There's
Subhanallah.
no, I mean, man, I was blown out, man, at the beauty, man. Hearing the adhan, man, it was uh somewhat full when I we arrived there. It's, but you know what, man, I couldn't reach the Blackstone. There were some Muslims fighting like animals, man. Wallahi ladim.
Astaghfirullah. I
Yeah,
completely understand.
all I could do was point my finger to it. But it was amazing, man, seeing the house of Allah, man. It looks majestic, man. It is majestic. It's more beautiful than anything, man. Wallahi, it's so beautiful. The house of Allah, man. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I said that I am actually fulfilling the rights of Umrah as Allah commanded in the Quran of the Prophet.
100%. Uh,
It is amazing.
um,
Yeah,
Wait, there's a comment I want to address. Do you believe in post Umrah Hajj depression? Because I
yeah.
do 100%. 100%. I
Every
believe.
experiences. Yeah, I experienced it as well. And good thing.
But then
I
I think
cannot
you're
hold it a
Is
second.
is it just me again,
Hold on.
no,
what? No.
no,
Okay.
no. Brother Abdul Rahman's having a bit of a RoboCop arc.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, okay, well, now we can
Yeah. Yeah.
hear
We
you.
can hear
Can
you.
you?
Good.
Bismillah, Bismillah. I forgot what I was
Subhanallah.
gonna say. Allahumma
No,
gfirli,
well,
Rabbi
well,
gfirli, Allahumma.
we were talking about the comment where it said, "Do you believe in post Umrah Hajj
Oh, the
depression?"
sickness. Yes, wallahi, I did. Man, I was so sad. I was so sad. I was so sad when we
Yeah,
were leaving. Oh
I
man,
remember.
I was so melancholic. When
I
I returned, I was feeling so different.
I remember sitting on the plane and watching Makkah get smaller and smaller as the plane got higher and higher, and I felt like my heart was just sinking. I literally felt like my heart was just sinking when the plane was taking
Wow.
off, and I was looking at
Yeah,
the land leaving. I felt like I was leaving a part of my heart in the land.
exactly. Alhamdulillah.
And
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, that's how you
Yarhamakumullah.
feel. You feel.
Yarhamakumullah.
Yahdika Allah yuzbalak. Yahdika Allah yuzbalak. You feel like you're incomplete, wallahi. Because why? The Prophet ﷺ said that the Kaaba, it's like the camel mother, and we are like the baby camel. We go. The baby camel basically goes around the mother when it's happy. And when it's far away from the mother, it cries away, and that's how the Prophet ﷺ described it. The condition of the believer, concerning the house of Allah.
yeah,
Oh man,
DeAndre, when I was there, it, I remember doing tawaf, and I remember it was daytime, and next thing I know, it was nighttime, and I don't even know how many tawaf I did, and I don't even
Wow.
know when it
really?
went from. Yeah, I don't even know when it went from day to night. I like literally like time and space just is completely suspended when you're there.
That's true. That is
Mm.
Wow.
so true.
That's
Wallahi, you don't.
wow.
Wallahi, it goes out of your brain. Any worry, any concern, any thought goes out of your brain. Why? Because now your heart is truly attached to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So funny.
Subhanallah. Because
Hey, what's up,
the
guys? What I
you
missed?
know we're talking about the Kaaba. We're talking about Umrah.
Alhamdulillah. Actually, something that was interesting I found out was that it was actually, it's sort of cube shaped now, but it's more like a rectangular prism actually. But sort of the
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
but the
Interesting.
That's
yeah,
the
but the
original
end
shape. Yeah.
Exactly, but the end portion wasn't rebuilt. But then I think they put like a structure in its place to sort of fill in.
It's called the Hijr of Ismail alayhi salam.
It's called what's the name of it? The arc shape. So
Yeah, the arc shape. Yeah.
when you look at the Kaaba,
Yeah.
the arc
The
shape
semi-arc.
was part of the original structure to
Mhm.
begin with, and the cube that we have now, it is part of what the original structure was, although the original structure was not a cube. So you're 100% correct.
What was? Yeah. Yeah.
And what were you
It's
going
very
to ask me?
interesting. I want us to talk about the history of this. I'll be back. Hold on. I'm gonna go make a emergency run really quick. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, you know, something that most people don't know is that I believe it was in the 10th century CE. The Makkah was actually captured by Kuffar from the west of the peninsula. Did you guys know that?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. What did they do to the Kaaba? They didn't destroy it, did they?
They did.
They destroyed the Kaaba.
The Kaaba has been reconstructed 3 times from scratch.
Mhm.
One time it was flood damage. One time it was destroyed, and there was one other time it wasn't completely reconstructed, but it was a partial restoration.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought you Muslims worship the Kaaba.
Yeah, it was.
For
Yeah.
shame.
I forget what was the guy's name who led the effort. Here,
For
one
the life-
second.
Yeah, you'd have to Google that.
Okay.
I wish I had the kind of memory that Ali and DeAndre had.
What do you mean, me, bro? I forgot what I said last week. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I just need to start talking
Wow.
about
Okay, it was.
football.
You guys seen my screen?
No.
You'll see it now? Okay, it was these guys. You see it? Okay, so y'all seeing it?
Yeah, we're seeing it.
Yeah, so basically these guys, they controlled the Gulf, right? So
Mhm.
they go across the peninsula, right? They're pretending to do Hajj, right? And once they get into the city, they basically go like mental, right? And basically capture the city after being let in, basically. And yeah, they captured the city, and I think they massacred everyone as well. Yeah, it was this guy, Abu Tahir, and he actually died of smallpox, alhamdulillah, about a decade later. But yeah, these guys were crazy. They were extreme Shia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A syncretic branch of.
Oh yeah, and these are the same guys who stole the Hajar Aswad.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was the guy.
And you know what these guys also did? Not only did they steal the Hajar Aswad, but the people they massacred, they threw them into the well of Zamzam.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what. Yeah.
These guys were just absolute nut jobs.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I mean they even so it says right here. It says that Abu Tahir called upon the right of all Muslims to enter the city and gave his oath that he came in peace. And this is Wikipedia, so it's not all that reliable. But like, let's just. I mean, I don't know. I don't care enough. Anyway, once inside the city walls, the Carmatian army set about massacring the pilgrims, taunting them with verses of the Quran. And then he died a very painful death. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, he died due to smallpox.
You're talking about the 10th century. You said the Fatimids,
Yeah.
the Karamita, when they stole the rock.
Yeah. Exactly.
I want to log in from my. Should I do that? Log in from my phone and show you guys the landscape.
Yeah. I want to see where the trucking brothers at.
Sure.
SubhanAllah.
I'm gonna show you the landscape over here. Hold on. Ali, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just eating right now.
What are you eating, Ali?
My favorite dish in the whole wide world.
Potatoes?
Chocolate?
Jollof?
Yeah, babe.
Jollof rice.
Let me see if you guys can see
I'm
it.
entering through my phone.
Can you guys see it?
What?
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys have those slightly more liquidy jollof, right?
This is not jollof.
It's not. What is it?
Yeah, babe. It's basically thick mango sauce.
What is yeb? I thought it was jollof rice.
Nah. Yabet is thick mango sauce with chicken, turkey, a whole lot of stuff,
Oh,
potatoes, all that stuff.
I thought when you said that you were like it was a statement of affirmation in your language.
No.
Yeah, I thought it was like yeah.
So I thought
Nah.
like when I said Jonathan, you said yeah bet. I was like, okay, he's saying I'm right. He's affirming
No,
that.
no.
My guess is right.
Like bet, like bet.
No, I didn't think it like that. I just took it as a statement of affirmation. You know.
Yeah,
Mm.
like equivalent.
I get it.
Ali,
What's
Yeah.
up?
can you bring up to my cell phone?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Okay, zoom into my camera.
The camera quality is poor.
I think the brother
Really?
has some. Yeah,
Well,
I think your network's a little.
It's getting better actually. Oh wow. Oh
Can you
wow.
see?
A little
Oh,
better.
is
Yeah.
that the Badlands?
That's
Is this Wyoming?
no, it looks like it, but these are no. This is Utah still.
Oh, this is Utah.
This is
Okay.
Utah. Yeah, I'm about to. It still have about maybe 30 miles, maybe less than that, to enter into Wyoming state line. I will show you here.
So this is my favorite kind of landscape.
Really?
And brother Abdul Rahman, did you drive from
And how
Makkah
is
to
that?
Medina?
We drove.
So when you drive from Makkah to Medina, the landscape is kind of like this,
Mm,
except there's no snow.
interesting. How long did you
Yes.
drive?
From Makkah to Medina, it's
Mhm.
about, if our memory serves me right, like 3.5 hours, somewhere around there.
About 3.5. Look at that beautiful sunset.
Mm.
Wow.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that it's Utah, I wouldn't mind Utah.
If it wasn't for
Yeah.
the fact that it's Utah, you wouldn't mind Utah.
Yeah, I meant what I said.
Mind clarifying that?
It's Utah. Ew, but it looks beautiful sometimes.
What's ill about? Okay, well, never mind.
Do you want me to mention that?
Yeah, I
do you want me to
understand.
tell you what's you get it
I
now?
understand.
All right, cool.
I agree.
Mm.
Okay, never mind. I wasn't thinking about that.
Aha. All right, fun. It's getting about that time for me to go
Okay.
to go meet for Tariq anyway. So
But by the way, I don't have access to the backstage.
you don't? Oh
No.
oh no! What the heck?
Yeah, I figured.
you-
I figured.
you gonna let,
figured not.
Bismillah.
It's not the brother. It's
know
not
what?
the brother's
I'm gonna go
StreamYard. He didn't make it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you referring to, DeAndre?
Brother SMK.
Okay.
Ah,
You know that is true. That is on me. Okay. Well. Dang. SMK. If that's the case, then because I don't know when I will be back, you can either we can either end this stream and you can open one on your own, and everyone here can go to your channel as well. Or-
Actually, how about you do this? How about you start a quick poll in the chat? If people want the stream to go on, then I will open up a new StreamYard and I will go live. I will go live from there, but I don't have access to link it to Dots Connected.
Okay, well, just give me 1 second. Let me put the poll up.
there is a way to do it though.
Yeah, so we've done it here right now, but if I start a new StreamYard, then I don't know if I can do that.
No, yeah, and unfortunately, even though we're streaming multi 2 different channels, basically one of since I'm the one who started it, I have the control, and even though it's still streaming on his channel, I still have the control. So this is
It looks like I'm more IT than the IT in this case.
nah, bro.
Nah,
That's like someone saying, "Wait, I'm a doctor. A doctor of what?
a doctor of doctoring.
A doctor of doctoring. Amazing."
I mean, like I'm the more technologically thinking mind. If I spotted the error and you didn't spot it,
You know what? I give you that. I give you that. Not for
at
real.
least in this particular instance, I'm more IT than the IT.
Bro. Quite honestly, sometimes I'm even amazed as to the type of conversations I have with people at work.
Okay, so I can see one vote for a new stream to go up.
I'm gonna hurry the poll up.
Everybody saying go on.
Man, Ali's met some interesting characters at work.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
I am happy to go on. Okay, subhanallah. I am happy to have any of the brothers on. Samir, you know you're welcome. Brother, yeah, and I, you know,
Okay, then,
I'm
then
only,
let's.
I'm only,
Uh,
Brother Abdul Rahman, you're having a robocall
Ali.
again. And now you're having a Klondike moment.
Yeah. You see, that's one problem with Utah.
So, what's the poll at?
I'm still making it, which is weird.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's saying to go.
And honestly, actually, I think the poll is already set. I don't think I have to. So everyone,
I have my chat open. I don't have the Dots chat open, so I can't see it.
no worries. The best is saying the same thing anyway. So everyone,
So I'll make a new StreamYard and I'll go live on mine.
Alright.
And
everyone,
Yep.
please, to have this same conversation continue, please do go on to comment the comments as Muslim. The link is in the chat. It's highlighted right now to continue this chat. Unfortunately, since I'm about to go for Taraweeh prayer, I do have to end the stream, and I don't exactly know when I'll be back. So,
Inshallah, Ali, no problem. We understand. I mean, Tarawih is at least 2 hours.
inshallah.
You know.
And Ali, you know, the most amazing of Ramadan to you. I hope you truly enjoy your first Taraweeh.
same to
Inshallah.
you.
Inshallah.
Barakallahu feek, okay. And so yeah,
Yeah.
everyone, please go. If you're not subscribed to the Comments as Muslim, the beloved brother, the brother down here, his head's starting to shine a little bit, but mashallah. So if you're not subscribed,
Did you watch the video, by the way?
which one?
I sent you the link yesterday.
Oh, Ali, I'm surprised.
Oh.
Oh, Ali, come on, bro. Come
One
on,
second,
Ali.
guys. Let's not. 1 second.
Chocolate hater. Proud chocolate hater.
There you go. Oh, the divine claim. Yeah.
Yeah, you watched it?
Yeah.
MashaAllah.
I
MashaAllah.
was about to say, bro,
Did
you
you-
guys put me on the spot. There's like, wait, what video? What I miss?
Did you enjoy it?
Actually, I relatively did. I mean, it's the same, same old similar, but I did enjoy. I actually did enjoy myself.
I tried to give it a little fresher spin.
Yeah, and
Not spin so much, a different angle. I wanted to just completely take it from a completely different angle.
leave openings for the future too as well.
You know what the best part is?
What's up?
What the funniest part is? In 100 views, almost, subhanallah. I mean, all the beautiful people who've come on and watched. I mean, you know, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them all.
I mean,
One Christian comment.
What was it?
There isn't even one yet.
Not one. He said not one.
Not one Christian comment yet. And I thought I would have, you know, the crazies out in force, and I'm just like,
You know, Aki, start doing inshallah this month I'm gonna start doing so for That's Connected. Start making shorts.
Mhm.
When you start making shorts, that's when you start seeing some
Yeah.
comments. You start seeing some things happen.
Yeah,
So
because you
what?
gotta. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go to.
No. DeAndre, go ahead, please.
Now I was telling Ali, you gotta start clipping some of the things from my presentations, man, because
Bro,
a lot of
you
the
talk too
times,
much.
forget that. A lot of the times, the live streams will be like, oh, okay, we're gonna give the presentation, we're gonna have people challenge, and no one comes up. I've been waiting for someone to provide an objection to Deuteronomy 18:18 and like Daniel 2 for like forever. I've done so much
Man,
research
yeah.
into.
It's been about
I've
2 months, yeah.
It's, yeah, at least 2 months.
I've done so much research into this.
More
Like
than
this,
that, it
this
is.
was months in the making, Ikhwan. Like this was so long to make both of those, especially the one in Deuteronomy. The one in Daniel, I did do a bit of research before, but I've been waiting for good objections for those for a while now. So, guys, come on, what are you doing?
Maybe you need to repost it, DeAndre,
You know
I
what?
think that's a great idea. Ooh,
and make a
DeAndre.
short. DeAndre, make shorts out of it.
Okay.
Make
I
clickbait
think
shorts.
let's not discuss channel strategy. In the open.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna head out right about now. I'm gonna end the stream. Everybody, please do that you guys can see the link. Please do join Brother SMK's stream. The everything will be continuing over there. And on top of that
Inshallah.
as well, we did inform you guys that Dots Connected. We will not be streaming for the month of Ramadan. This was a precursor. This was a little prep, on the eve of Ramadan, just to welcome everyone to the new month. But at Dots Connected, we do not plan on streaming. Be aware and stay tuned. There will be shorts and there will be videos of our content. So be alert with that, please. If you guys don't have your notifications on, please do so. And on top of that, excuse me. And on top of that as well, I'll we got DeAndre here, but I think I speak for everyone here at Dots Connected when we say, brothers and sisters, everyone on the chat, everyone on the panel, we hope you have a wonderful Ramadan. We hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives you forgives us, everyone.
Why did you say that? I wouldn't agree with that.
I say I believe I speak for everyone.
Oh,
come on now.
Man, he was in the zone and you interrupted.
So no, it's no worries. It's no worries. So
But I will add one caveat.
go ahead.
Although Dots is not going to be streaming, you might be able to catch some of these beautiful brothers somewhere else. Who knows?
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna has a
I
couple
wanted
things.
to ask.
Islam got answers. You got
Yep.
some brothers may stay tuned for the Common Sense Muslim channel. One of us may be on Dawah Wise. The other person may be on maybe even Hamza's Den. So yeah.
But as far as I know, Dawah Wise is not going to be streaming in Ramadan either.
Okay, then
Dawah
is
Wise is not.
Ramzi streaming this month?
I haven't heard anything.
Allah,
I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
Hello. So and
He hasn't
either way,
mentioned anything.
either
It's
way,
a big open playing field for me.
I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives us of all of our sins. May He make this Ramadan the best one yet. May He guide us, each and every single one of us, to new beginnings, the end of our bad habits, and creation of new, better habits. And may He increase us in our relationship with Him to guide us to be better people and especially better Muslims. Ameen. On that note, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. DeAndre, you want to take it away for Dots Connected?
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say, Ali?
See you in a month, akhi.
Go ahead and close us out for Dots Connected.
Beautiful. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is all 100% for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal, the creator of the heavens and the earth. This is why we do this dawah. As I'm part of the Dots Connected to Islam team, I want to say that all of the moderators, all the beautiful brothers and sisters that are watching, you guys are the ones that make the show. Because like Ali said, we do indeed, indubitably, talk too much. But you're the ones who listen, and you're the ones who actually be you benefit or be you laugh at our comedy and our hilarity. You still watch and you still tune in and you still listen. And for that, we are grateful. And of course, Dots Connected to Islam will not be streaming during the month of Ramadan. Islam Got Answers has a couple of things planned. And if you guys would like to see an IGA live, please, guys, put in the general chat. Let's do something, inshallah. I'd be more than happy to get a live for you guys to just come on and chat, inshallah ta'ala, during the month of Ramadan. I have no problem setting that up. I ask and I make a heartfelt dua to Allah Azza wa Jal that He allows all of us, and I'm not talking about just the panelists, I'm talking about the moderators and the brothers and sisters that are watching in the chat, to be the best Ramadan that we have had thus far. That He allows us to complete all of our goals and beyond that. That He allows us to drop all of our bad habits and make better, newer ones, so that we can continue to be closer and closer and closer to Allah, our Lord, and so that on that day, our actions will make that day better and better and better when we finally meet Him on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Whether it be with salah, whether it be with dropping certain sins, picking up, praying salah, praying sunnah, Quran, all of that. May Allah allow us to get closer and closer to Allah to make that day better. Bestow His mercy, His blessing, His forgiveness on all of us, because Ramadan is a month of forgiveness, and may He accept all of our heartfelt dua. Guys, I really appreciate it. Allahumma ameen. Jazakallahu khairan. To all of us watching, subhanak Allahumma bihamdika wa ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We will see you after Ramadan.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And on that note, everybody please stay tuned and head over to Brother SMK's channel for the continuation of the stream. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'll see all of you who are sticking around. I'll see you in 2 minutes.